What's up, CBTV fam? Look, welcome back to my channel. Guess what? Today was an awesome day. This morning I woke up 5 a.m. to go crabbing. Yes, crabbing, 5 a.m. I try to beat the crowd today, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. So today I want to show you how I clean my crabs. Yeah, boy. Look, he still has the piece of chicken in his mouth right here. Alright, so this is a nice size blue crab here. I have one about an inch or 2 inches bigger than this one, believe it or not, but this is a nice size crab. And typically I would chill them down, which they have been inside of my cooler with ice in it, but they still be moving pretty good. So I like to put my two claws like this right here. I don't know if you can see that. Put my claws like that, and with my thumb I kind of hold the crab like this right here, and I will get its back, one of its back legs, and the apron, it's called the apron. The apron, I would just take that and pull it down like this. I would yank it off like such, and make sure you have something down in your sink, you know, to stop the guts and stuff from going inside your drain. So make sure you have something. I typically will take a trash bag and put it in there, but I'm just going to put a paper towel right there and make sure I have. I'm going to grab that. Make sure you hold these claws pretty good, because the thing about a blue crab, they're pretty strong and they're trying to pinch you. So you want to just pop the top off. That's why I call it. I'm just going to pop the top off like that. Clean it inside. Use a butter knife and just clean it inside like such. Once you hit the brain cavity, and sometimes like this, it's a defense mechanism. They will drop a claw. Nothing's wrong with that. They do that because if a predator come up and grab one of their claws, they can actually drop the claw off to save them, and they swim away. And believe it or not, the claw will actually grow back over time. So it's actually a defensive mechanism. If a predator grab the claw, it will actually drop the claw and go away. Pretty cool. So yeah, so you actually learn something when you watch CBTV, right? All right, so I take all the face off and I clean the gut. So I'm not a gut eater. I don't eat gut. So if you are a gut eater, drop a thumbs up or put a comment in the box and tell me what am I missing for any of these guts inside. Now I do know some people that love the guts. I don't. So once you clean all the guts out, like so, and at the end I give it a big rinsing off, and you have a clean crab without the guts, right? That's what we want. We want all meat, no guts, right? Alright, so that's pretty much what I do. Take it off. I try not to let them drop the claw, but sometimes they will, and I'll do another one for you. I'll let that soak in the water. I will get one of the bigger ones I caught today. This is massive. Look at this. Look at size. Look at the size of this claw right here. That is crazy. Yeah, I only caught a half a dozen today, but this thing is massive. Just look at it. That's crazy. All right, so clean it the same way. It's pretty heavy too. You know, sometimes they can be light because they be freshly molted at shell. And crabs are what you call exoskeleton, right? They don't have bones or anything like that. They actually have their shell protective barrier on the outside of the crab. So it's an exoskeleton. So another fun fact, a fun tip for today, right? And I'm telling you, man, you learn a lot watching CBTV. Oh man, so once again, we're just gonna take the two claw like this, because Even though they're frozen out, they're still alive. They're not dead. And once I actually start doing this with the apron, you can see they always start moving like that. That's why I make sure I put the claw. But once you take the top off, you don't have that problem issue anymore. So I like to pop the top off like this, like such. And then I rip the face off. Sorry, you can see that. Rip the face off, I hit my knife, clean the dead man's fingers. They were actually gills. They didn't want to keep the crabs alive a little bit, you know. It's like you know, to be honest, I think the gills more like the kidneys of us. They didn't want to keep the crabs, you know, moist and pumping that fresh water in, well, filter water. So, all right. So we clean all that gunk out right there. Move that piece right there. And yes, this time I did it and the claw did stay on. It's perfect, right? We have a nice, big, clean crab. Look at this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean the rest of this crab. I hope you enjoyed it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else.
So welcome back. I cleaned all of them except this one. I have another big one I caught. Look at this thing. Look at this. 7 inches from point to point. This is how you measure from point to point. But look at that. Isn't it a nice crab right there? It's a nice crab. So I hope you enjoyed this video right here. This is how I clean crabs. I just let them pinch each other, and it's nice and rusted belly, so it should be full of meat. I let them pinch each other like that. I grab this back leg and I just pull the apron down. They go crazy. They hate this. Look at that. You hate that right there. Once I do that, I just pop the shell off and get it nice and clean. Like I said, I'm not a gut eater. I know some people like the guts and everything, but that's not me. And I just pop the top off like that. Sorry. Typically, it comes off a little easier. He's actually trying to bite me, so I have to reposition my hand. There you go. Just pop the top off like that. Take my knife and clean it out real nice, and that's it. Make sure I remove the face on it. You want to peel the face down. Yeah, sorry. He still had a piece of chicken in my mouth. I'm sorry, he still has a piece of chicken in his mouth. So maybe on the next video, I can show you on this one, but I already cleaned the crabs. I want to show you the difference between a male and a female. It's two, there were several ways you can, distinguish the two. However, if you don't know, I know some people say he was actually a female. So let me show you the difference between a male and female. Like I said, let me just show you the most obvious way. I just moved the last of that. So this one was a female crab right here. Obviously, this male is way larger than the female. Now, typically, the females will be larger than the male. All right, so one way you can tell, the male is all blue right here. The female have red pointers. We call that lipstick, so they have lipstick on. That's one way you can tell. The other way you can tell is the female apron is more of a round and a male had this long pointed thing. So that's another way you can tell the difference between a male and female. But typically the females are larger. So this is a big female, but look at how big the male is. So yeah, sometimes the place I go, I catch like really big females. I typically throw the females back. I kept this one, but I typically throw them back. But look, it's a difference. But the main difference between the male and female is the red lipstick or the apron that's on the bottom. The male has the pointed apron, and the female has the more round or oval apron. So I hope you enjoyed this short video of how CBTV clean his crabs. Please like, share, comment to the video. Hey, welcome back. So I forgot to tell you about the storing part. So once I rinse the crab off, get it nice and clean, what I do is I should let my crab sit in the water for like 5 to 10 minutes to get all the dirt and stuff off the crabs. And once in cold water, let it in cold water for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I freeze them and I put the date on it. The crabs, once you clean them, they will last from 6 to 9 months like this. If you cook the crabs, then freeze them, they will last up to a year. So keep that in mind. That's the way I store it. So after I let them sit in the water to get clean, get all the dirt and gunk off, I will freeze them. I will put today's date on there. It's good for 6 or 9 months. I hope you enjoyed the video. CBTV for life.